Imagine reaching your mid-60s, checking the calendar, counting the years, and suddenly hearing shocking headlines everywhere saying Australia has ended the age 67 rule. Social media explodes, WhatsApp messages fly around, friends start calling, family members panic. Some say the pension age is going down, others claim it's going up again. And many people are asking the same urgent question: is this real, or is it just another confusing rumor? Today we are cutting through the noise and giving you the full truth. No fear-mongering, no clickbait confusion, just facts explained clearly so you can make smart decisions about your future. Welcome back to Centrelink Compass AU, the channel where we decode Centrelink rules, age pension updates, and government changes in plain English, so everyday Australians can stay informed and protected. If you or someone you care about is approaching retirement age, already receiving the age pension, or planning your future finances, this video is extremely important. Make sure you watch till the end, because one misunderstanding about the so-called age 67 rule could cost you thousands of dollars over time. Let's start by addressing the big claim directly. Has Australia really ended the age 67 rule? The short answer is no, but the full explanation is much more detailed, and that's where many people get confused. The age pension qualifying age in Australia officially became 67 on 1 July 2023. This change was planned years in advance and was rolled out gradually, increasing from 65 to 67 over a long period. As of 2026, the age pension age remains 67. There has been no official law passed to reduce it back to 65 or to remove the age requirement altogether. However, recent policy changes, reviews, and discussions have created the impression that the rule has ended, and that's what we need to unpack carefully. So why are people saying the age 67 rule is over? One major reason is confusion between the age pension and other payments or benefits. Australia's social security system is complex. Different payments have different age rules, eligibility conditions, and transitional arrangements. When the government announces changes to one area, headlines often oversimplify it, making it sound like a massive system-wide change when it's not. Another reason is the increasing number of exemptions, special circumstances, and early access pathways that people are hearing about. For example, some individuals can access income support before 67 through other Centrelink payments, such as job seeker, disability support pension, carer payment, or transitional benefits. When people hear stories of someone receiving payments at 64 or 65, they assume the age pension age has been scrapped. In reality, those people are simply on a different payment. There is also confusion caused by superannuation access. Many Australians can access their superannuation at age 60, depending on their preservation age and retirement status. This has nothing to do with the age pension, but because both are linked to retirement, people often mix them up. Accessing super early does not mean you qualify for the age pension early. Now let's talk about what actually has changed around 2026 that's fueling these rumors. The government has been reviewing retirement policies, cost of living pressures, and workforce participation among older Australians. As part of this, there have been adjustments to income thresholds, work bonus rules, and pension supplement arrangements. These changes can make it easier for some older Australians to receive more money or combine work and pension benefits more flexibly, but they do not remove the age requirement. One of the biggest misunderstood changes is the work bonus. The work bonus allows age pensioners to earn income from employment without it reducing their pension immediately. In recent years, the government temporarily increased the work bonus balance to encourage older Australians to stay in the workforce. When people hear that pensioners can earn more while receiving payments, some mistakenly believe the age rule has been loosened or eliminated. Again, the age remains the same, but the rules around income are more flexible. Another factor is the increasing use of transitional payments for people approaching pension age. If you are in your mid-60s and unable to work due to health issues or caring responsibilities, Centrelink may provide alternative support until you reach age pension age. This is not a replacement for the age pension, but it does mean people are not left completely without income while waiting for eligibility. Unfortunately, many headlines fail to explain this nuance. Let's also talk about international comparisons, because they play a role in public perception. Some countries are lowering retirement ages or offering early retirement options due to political pressure or economic changes. When Australians hear about these developments overseas, they assume similar changes are happening locally. In reality, Australia's pension system is designed differently, combining compulsory superannuation with a means-tested age pension. This system reduces pressure to lower the pension age because super plays a significant role. Now, here's something very important. Even though the age pension age is still 67, what has changed is how Centrelink assesses your eligibility once you reach that age. Income tests, asset tests, and deeming rates have been adjusted over time, and these changes can significantly impact how much pension you receive. Some people reaching 67 in 2026 may receive a higher or lower payment compared to someone who reached 67 a few years earlier, simply due to rule adjustments. There is also a growing focus on targeted support rather than blanket changes. Instead of lowering the pension age for everyone, the government is directing assistance toward those most in need, such as renters, single pensioners, carers, and people with limited superannuation. This targeted approach can feel like the system is changing dramatically, even though the core age rule remains the same. Another major source of confusion comes from misinformation online. Sensational titles like "Age 67 Rule Ends" get clicks, but they often lack context. Some creators use vague language to attract viewers, leaving them anxious and misinformed. That's why channels like Centrelink Compass AU are so important. Our goal is to give you clarity, not panic. So let's be crystal clear. As of 2026, the age pension age in Australia is still 67. There has been no official announcement to end or reverse this rule. If anyone tells you otherwise, ask them for the exact government legislation or Official Services Australia announcement. If they can't provide it, be very cautious. However, this does not mean you should ignore changes altogether. Even small adjustments to income thresholds, assets limits, or supplements can make a big difference to your financial situation. For example, changes to deeming rates can affect how Centrelink calculates income from your savings. Changes to rent assistance can affect your total payment if you rent privately. These are real changes that matter, even if the age rule itself stays the same. Let's also talk about planning, because this is where many people get caught out. If you are 60 to 66 right now, you should not assume anything will magically change by the time you turn 67. Plan based on the current rules. That means understanding your superannuation balance, your expected income, your assets, and how they will interact with the age pension means test. Waiting and hoping for the age to drop could leave you financially exposed. For those already on the age pension, it's equally important to stay informed. Policy tweaks can affect supplements, indexation, and reporting requirements. Missing a reporting obligation or misunderstanding an income rule can lead to overpayments, debts, or suspension of payments. Staying updated is not optional anymore, it's essential. Now let's address a question many viewers ask quietly but rarely say out loud. Could the age pension age change again in the future? The honest answer is yes, it could, but any change would be announced well in advance and phased in gradually, just like the previous increase. Governments know that sudden changes to retirement age would cause massive disruption and political backlash. If anything changes, you will have years, not months, to prepare. Right now, the bigger conversation is not about lowering the pension age, but about making the system sustainable while supporting vulnerable Australians. That includes encouraging workforce participation among older Australians who can and want to work, improving superannuation outcomes, and fine-tuning pension payments to keep up with living costs. So if you've been stressed by headlines claiming the age 67 rule has ended, take a deep breath. The system has not been turned upside down overnight. But that doesn't mean you should tune out completely. Staying informed is the key to protecting your income and your peace of mind. This is exactly why we created Centrelink Compass AU, to guide you through confusing updates, debunk myths, and explain what really matters for your situation. Every week we break down pension changes, Centrelink reviews, cost of living payments, and eligibility rules so you don't have to rely on rumors or misleading posts. Before we wrap up, here's a practical takeaway. If you're approaching 67, contact Centrelink early. Understand your eligibility. Gather your documents. Check your income and assets. If you're unsure, seek advice or watch trusted information sources. And most importantly, don't make major financial decisions based on unverified headlines. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you seen claims online about the age 67 rule ending? Did they confuse or worry you? Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Your questions help shape future videos and help others who might be feeling the same uncertainty. If you found this video helpful, make sure you like it, share it with family and friends, and subscribe to Centrelink Compass AU so you never miss an important update. We're here to keep you informed, confident, and one step ahead. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay calm, and I'll see you in the next video on Centrelink Compass AU.